How's it going, everybody? We are back with another game, a Dragon Ball game that's on the phone and tablet, Android, iOS. It's called Arena of Saiyan. I've been playing it for a few days now, probably more than a few days, maybe a little bit like a week and a half. I have been enjoying playing this game. It's been pretty cool. Let's check. I've done a lot. It's actually been taking up a bunch of my time. Right now there's a dungeon, the world boss. I figured we'd run through and do some of the world boss. You basically just like one of those, there's a ton of games like this out there, but this one I really do enjoy. Sometimes I just throw it on auto battle for stuff like this. I am VIP 2. I did spend like $4 or something to be able to top up once. I don't plan on putting money into this game like that though. In all honesty, I learned my lesson from the Dokkan game about putting money into mobile games. So. But yeah, so basically right now I'm just doing a challenge event, which is the world boss. I'll end up getting prizes in my mailbox tomorrow from doing this. I got really excited when I actually got Vegeta on my team. I got the Kid Goku from doing the top-up thing, and at the time I needed somebody pretty good. I still had a bunch of purple characters, which are like better than the blue characters, but I needed somebody stronger on my team. But yeah, no, I'm up to a full range of orange characters now. I've learned how to level everybody up and stuff, and unlock the runes and use the runes and do a bunch of stuff like that. There's probably still a lot of this game that I don't know and don't understand, but so far I haven't really run into any problems where I feel like I can't proceed with the game. Every day around at 12 noon is when I know that it resets, and you can do cool stuff. You get Dragon Balls, 2 different types, to be able to summon. You either get cards or characters. I believe the 1-star balls are the ones that give you characters, and the ones that have multiple stars on it are the ones that give you equipment and stuff like that. But 2 challenges remaining. The boss will leave after 13 hours, I guess it is. I thought it was time different than that, but anyway, like I said, I'm still learning how to play this. It's not something that I want to invest all my time in, but I wouldn't mind being able to get some decent characters on there. Just if I need something to pick up and play, I can. I got so many other games that I actually play right now. It seems like they're mostly all on my phone. But this one's kind of fun. I know this is not a licensed game. I think this is made by just some other folks, kind of like Z Fighters is. I've kind of backed off of Z Fighters as of late because it feels so repetitive, and I'm not willing to put any money into it. But at the end of the day, this one's not bad for what it is. It's set up like a lot of, I've seen a lot of other games with the same kind of user interface, and there's some other games that it reminds me of. I just can't think of them over the top of my head. I know my kids play other games that are kind of like this, but what is it, Star Wars something, kind of it's got the team things. You build the team and you fight. And there's a Marvel game like this as well. It might not look like this, but it's kind of set up the same, and then you add to the characters. So we got 0 challenges remaining. I don't add attack bonuses yet because these little gems here that you use to be able to summon and stuff, I've been trying to use them for this. Now I did do a 2,000 wish once. I did save up enough, and it really didn't garner results that made me feel comfortable enough to try to do it again. I wouldn't mind getting this golden Frieza. Actually, I would enjoy that a lot. And then you get 1 free wish here and there, and it's 10:40 my time right now, so 9 hours from now I guess I'll get my free wish sometime in the morning. I'm not sure how long that sticks around for. Sometimes I forget to sign in. But my planet defense. I don't know why I said tower defense. Kicked in. So this is one of the things that I've unlocked. You can speed it up for 40 gems, but I don't do that. I just let it go ahead and ride out its 4 hours. And backpack. Anytime you got something that you can use. There's some money. There's 2 pieces of blue equipment. And then the green equipment kind of sucks, but you can take the gear and level it up. I've got this. I got 2 of these, like gold type equipment, which are pretty awesome, I suppose. The red equipment's better than the orange equipment, and so on and so forth. And you can kind of go through here, and if it's got a red dot, you can refine it and add stats to it. I can do that a few times, so I kind of go through and check and see which ones I can refine as of now, and try to get them up as high as I can. There's probably, like, you know, I did mention earlier, there's probably a lot of things that I'm either doing wrong or more things that I can do that I just haven't done. It takes me a while to get used to playing games like this, especially if I really get into them, and a lot of times I end up playing them wrong, but it happens. Yeah, so this Vegeta was like the big part of what got me excited. I've already exceeded this TN, which means once you get them to a certain level and then you get them to the plus 20 with added stats, you can exceed and add other characters into them to get them over 20. So I've done that a few times with him. You can add partners. I've leveled up a few people. I got dual Nappas, and I got a lot of these Chaozus, and you'll get a lot of these kind of characters which are like crap. But yeah, so I'm kind of happy with the team that I do have, though. It could be a lot worse. Let's see, you enjoy playing. Here's where I was talking about making, like, you can go in and create other items by merging items, and then when you get like a bunch of the gold ones that you don't need, they'll turn into the red ones, and that's how I've been getting my team with red gear. Like this Vegeta's pretty badass. I like the animation on this game, though. It's actually pretty cool the way that they got them where they move and hop around. So I got Vegeta, Goku, Krillin, Tien, and then Dragon Ball Kid Goku on here, young Goku. This is my main team as of right now. I ended up taking Ginyu off because I didn't have any kind of advantage with Ginyu. But yeah, you can replace them, promote them. This is where you feed like these things into them, and once it goes all the way up, it goes up another level, and then after certain amounts of levels that you unlock, you unlock more of these skills. Like I've got 4 out of 5 of Vegeta skills unlocked. I got 3 out of 5 of Goku's, 3 out of 5. I got all of Tien skills unlocked, so that must have been when I hit the 20 up here and unlocked all of his skills. So so far I've really enjoyed playing this here and there when I have. I started my own league, MajinZendo TV. It's actually full. It got full within like the first hour and a half of me making the league. You can donate stuff, like add experience. I'll throw some of this stuff in there that I don't need, and it adds experience, and then gives you these little coin things. And in your league you can go into the shop, and like I got 6,000 of these, so I could go in, and if I had 50,000 I could buy 1 Boo shard. It takes like 100 of them to summon Boo, but it's like I'll just buy this for the hell of it. Alright, so I'll start over with that. But yeah, there's things you can do. There's dungeons. You can focus fire on certain dungeons to try to claim the reward. I haven't been able to do this because it doesn't seem like many people in my group, my league, does the boss stuff. If you're interested and you play and you're interested in actually joining this league, let me know. I'll go through and check the members and do whatever I need to do to get people that are active in here. I am the strongest person in my league, I believe I was. No, there's somebody else that's a 56. Never mind. So yeah, okay. Well, that's changed. So things have changed since I started it. But anywho, no, this is a really interesting game. I was looking for another way to be able to stream it from my phone, and then I realized it was one of those that you could have on both devices, would have a transfer code or whatnot, because it logs into your Google Play Games thing, which is really cool. But battle, I got up to 31 on the regular battle, and the elite I'm up to 26. But you know, as of right now, you know, I kind of play this in between doing stuff at work, so a lot of times I'll just have auto battle with ×2 on and just let them go at it. And you know, if I don't get the 3 stars initially, over the course of time, when I get farther down and get everybody powered up a little bit, I'll go back to the other stages and get those 3 stars, collect the chests, and get all the stuff that was in it. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I think that this, you know, this has Dragon Ball skin over it, but I'm pretty sure that there's like a ton of other games that are basically the same format. It's nice. I do enjoy it. It's been keeping my attention. It's something that I do remember, and I feel pretty necessary to log in every day to check. So that's always a good thing for a mobile game. Again, I'm not willing just to get a character or to be able to pull somebody, especially since I've already got a Vegeta. Like, there is a Majin Vegeta in this game, and I really want him bad, but I'm not willing to spend a bunch of money to top up to get him. It's just not going to happen. It's not that important to me. Yeah, I got this one, which makes me happy enough. Yeah, I go through and just doing this actually gives you stuff at the end of the battle, and then it adds up with the stars, and then you can get the chest, which gives you the materials, Dragon Balls, Dragon Radars. You can go in and you can get more Dragon Balls. Ooh, excuse me, keep hitting the microphone. But yeah, so I don't know how long this game's been out. I honestly found it because it come up as an ad on my Facebook when I was actually checking my Facebook one day. And I went and researched it to make sure it wasn't just like some type of advertisement bullcrap that was gonna like infect me. And it actually was a game in the Google Play Store, so I downloaded it and just tried to give it a shot. You know, for something that's not licensed, somebody actually took a lot of time and put a lot of effort into this, and I do find it entertaining. Again, this is something that I can kind of pull out, especially once you get to the point where you can do the auto battle stuff. And even at work, it doesn't hinder me from getting too much done. I'm able to still play and able to get enough accomplished during the day with all the tasks and rewards and stuff. But you're not having to consistently play it all day to keep up with anything. There's plenty of time to be able to just, if you can do a little bit here and there throughout the day, you get it all done, which makes me happy. The world tournament stages are the ones that sometimes I get aggravated with, but I usually stick right about under rank 200. Usually in the mornings I'm somewhere around 350 to 400 by the time I don't play for a little while, but within a couple of matches I'm able to get about 180 to 200, somewhere around there. And every day I get a kind of a reward for that, being ranked under whatever. Again, I'm not claiming to be an expert on this game. I'm not claiming to know a whole lot. Like I said, there's probably a whole lot that I'm overlooking that I could be doing that I don't even know. I'm not very familiar with the play style of these type of games 100%. So, but I know that I do like the way the game's set up. It is pretty easy to pick up with what I am capable of doing, and I never feel like I'm wasting my time or I can't achieve something. If I get to a point to where like I can't beat something, there's always something that I can basically go do, or there's some kind of thing something that comes up to do that I'm able to at least power up somehow, or a challenge that I've done, or I'm able to go back and do some other levels to be able to level up a little bit. But yeah, no, I don't know how many people are actually playing this. I don't know if people actually really care anymore. I've seen a few people play it online. There's a couple videos, I believe, on YouTube of people that have like started off with the tutorial and everything. I personally, this is the first video that I've made of it, but I don't know. I don't know if this is something that like people are really interested in, like seeing once they, you know, start playing it themselves, or this is one of those things you kind of like play all the time that would get people's attention or not. It's kind of cool though that I can put on the emulator on the computer without a transfer code. I do like that. That's really cool. I wish that some other games were able to do that. That would be nice. So yeah, I'm just like, your stars are ranked upon how many people you lose. Like since I lost TN right there, I'll probably only get 2 stars for this board. You only get 3, I believe, if you don't lose anybody during the battle. Yeah, 2 stars. But I keep getting a dragon radar. If you go in and do the elite ones, the harder missions of the ones you've already started, that's where you get little dragon radars. And once you get 10, you can trade those in for a dragon ball. If you're choosing, you can get the one for the characters, for the heroes, or for the gear. But I'm trying to make my Vegeta pretty much as badass as possible, and maybe Saturday, if I remember, I'll go through and show all the login bonuses that I'm able to get at this point at the level that I'm at. Right now I can't really go in and show everything. It'd be kind of lame because everything's already been tapped out for the day. But I might end up making a follow-up video to this just to show some of the stuff that I get daily, or what I have to do whenever it gets about 12 o'clock to be able to add in this little Android thing. Everybody gets an Android, I guess, and you can level them up, and they're kind of like a, I guess, a booster or some kind of handicap thing that helps you throughout the level, each level. Kind of buff. Some of these stages are a lot easier than others. The autoplay actually does pretty well when it comes to like the special techniques and the special things that they do. There's some times that I actually sit down, like if I lose repeatedly to a boss with the auto battle on, then I'll go in and see if I can do something different. But for the most part, the level I'm at, there's no sense in me sitting there and like keep tapping. I just hit go and then it just does its thing. See, so like I only got 3 stars on this one level, so that's keeping me from getting this chest because I only got 29 out of 30 stars. So I'll try to play this one more time just to see. Usually if it looks like it's not going to be obtainable, where I don't lose somebody easily, like I said, this is one of the levels that I'll just come back to later, because once you pass at least all of them with 1 star, you're able to go to the next chapter, and you can always come back and revisit ones that you didn't finish the first time. And you probably do hear the fan. It's hot as shit out here. It's very humid. It rained, actually stormed for a little while earlier, so like after it left out, yeah, see, I've already lost TN, so oh, and I lost Goku this time. So yeah, the humidity came through, and I couldn't bring myself to want to turn the fan off. So I'm sorry if anybody's annoyed with that sound. Alright, so I lost another one, so I'm down to 1 star on this one, but I think I'd already gotten 2 stars on him before. So basically what I'll do now is I'll just back out, because it opened up the next stage. But like summon, hero, and gear. So I got a hero, 2 gear. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll do it multi, because it's got 2. So I got these 2 things for the gear, and the hero, we'll just hit wish once. And then the promotion cards, which is the cards that you use when you save up. For here, you got to promote, that gives you the higher ranks. and the purple and the orange ones are the ones that give you a lot of basically experience to be able to level up more. I got Vegeta at plus 15. I'm trying to push him and the Goku up. And then there's also stronger, where you can go to training and you can add training points. I can't do it right now because I've already exhausted all of my training point boards for the day. And this reincarnation thing, I'm not sure. It just says stay tuned. So partners, you can add these partners, which gives everybody boost stats depending on who you have on your team. Right now I got these fine folks for partners. And anyway, I think I've end the video here. I don't know how many people are actually going to be interested in this game. If you do play it and you're actually active, and like I said, if you'd like to join my league, let me know. I have no problem with kicking some people out that aren't doing shit in the league, so that I can try to maybe start doing like the boss stages or whatever. Other than that, yeah, see, I'm at 186 now in the tournament. It does get harder once you get like in the hundreds. But yeah, so if you play the game, let me know in the comments. Let me know what rank you are, and let me know what you think about the game. If you haven't already, subscribe. And there's a bunch of other videos that I will be having coming out soon, and that I have already filmed. Go to watch. Hit a thumbs up if you liked the video. Hit a thumbs down if you didn't like it. If you hit the thumbs down, please let me know what I could have done better. It is like 11 o'clock on a work night, and I kind of did this on a whim. So, but if you're interested in me doing some more videos on this, please let me know, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Have a good one.